What's up, guys? Happy holidays. Doing this video because I don't know why. I just been doing a little bit of drawing and I just want to share some drawings with you guys. These are short drawings. Um, I think they call them thumbnail drawings, just short. They're like tops like in 40 minutes drawing or something. And I've been doing a lot of these for past 2 weeks, so I just want to share some of them. There's my Hulk right there. Awesome figure, man. So I was watching. Oh, I just got this really awesome lamp, and it helps me when I'm either laying down in a bed or sitting down. You just clamp it, and it cost me like $10, including shipping, which is pretty good deal. And it's really good, man. It's like, I love it. So now I can draw when I'm laying down. Anyway, so I was watching Astro Boy, and I don't know if you guys know, that's a Japanese animation. And I didn't know that Astro Boy has 3 series, and one was done in the 50s or 60s, and then the second one was done in the 80s when I was a little boy. So, and then the third one was done in 2003. So I was watching some of the original ones because the 2003 one kind of sucks, but the 80s one and then the 50s one is freaking awesome. So I was watching the 80s one version, and I got a little inspired, so I drew this right here. And it's a combination of Astro Boy and his sister, and I was just I was just sketching. So that's one drawing right there. Then I did this one right here. You can see I do a little one here just to get the feel of the pose, and then I do the pose. So it's a really good series. The stories are kind of deep, and if you watch them, you're like, wow, this is kind of deep for a cartoon show. But that's what makes Astro Boy really, interesting to look at. So I wanted to get the DVDs, but I found out that the DVDs are really expensive, and especially the originals, like from the 60s. And so I kind of I passed on that because they're like at least $80 for the set, and which is pretty expensive. Like I got the Superman collection for $10 or $5. So if they're too expensive like that, I don't get them. But if they're like $20 or 15, then I would get them. But they're really well drawn, and the stories are really heartfelt. Like, so that's why I was watching it. And I got inspired, so I was like, let me try to draw Astro Boy. I never tried drawing him. My dog is having a barking fit. It's kind of annoying. Alright, so I can't even hear myself talk. So that's Astro Boy. And this is just I was trying to draw like an astronaut, a female astronaut, but it didn't go too well. Yeah. Then another day I was doing. Watch, when I finish the video, he's gonna stop barking. It's so annoying, man. And so so I was watching. I was looking at the old comic book, Frank Miller's Batman, and so I did some of these. These is Clark Kent and Superman and Frank Miller style. So it was hard drawing the body because the anatomy is hard for me, but I think I did an okay job. And if you guys remember the 70s or the 80s shows, Land of the Lost, there were these there's a show about a family that goes back in time into prehistoric times, and there's these creatures called the sleaze tag. So I was watching Will Ferrell's version of Land of the Lost, a comedy, and got inspired, so I did this, the sleaze tag with armor. Yeah, I like the way he stopped barking, thank God. Alright, so I like this right here, the way this came out. And I was trying to do armor. I was looking at the Hulk's armor, which is pretty cool. I still like the one that Mesco did. It's a beautiful figure. And I knew right away that it wasn't gonna have good articulation, but it looks beautiful. So if you buy it, it's a good figure to have as a vanilla pose. You just like stand it there, and then this one is really good too. I think this one's better, but this one is good for posing. The other one is not. The other one's good for just having it in a stand alone pose. So this is the sleaze tag, and yeah, I think this one is the nicest one. Oh no, actually, the nicest one is this one, cause I don't know if you guys remember in the Frank Miller Batman story. There's these bombs that the Joker uses. That's my Joker right there. And he calls these bombs, they're like robots. He calls them Bobby and Annie or something. And they're basically intelligent bombs. And they just blow themselves up when he tells them to. And I was looking at the comic book, and I was like, you know, I just think it's such a cool idea in a comic book to do something like that. So I drew it. His name is Bobby, and I like the way this came out. Later on, I'm gonna put some mechanical detail here that looks like a bomb. And it's quite a morbid and nasty thing. I don't know, but it's something from one of my favorite comic books, which is Frank Miller's Batman Returns. And I've never actually drawn it. I've always wanted to draw it, and I never did. So I did finally. So I did this yesterday, and I think it came out really nice. Really nice. So I think that's it. I did this too right here. Another sleaze tag. I don't know how you spell it right, but that's what it looks like. And another one right here. Let's try to do some design. And did this weird thing here. It didn't turn out to be really anything. And then this ship right here. I was thinking of Flash Gordon when I was doing this. And then I was thinking of Sentinels here when I did this. No, anyway. I like the way this turned out. I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, that's it. These are my thumbnail sketches I've been doing for the last two weeks. Maybe even longer, maybe like 3 weeks. I just want to share some with you guys, and yeah, pretty happy with this one. First time I ever draw overalls. I don't know, I think I did the creases wrong. And yeah, Astro Boy, check out Astro Boy if you want. It's a really nice cartoon show, but check out the 80s version or the 50s version. Don't check out the 2003 version because it really sucks. They totally just messed it up. And it's a really nice, heartfelt cartoon show or animation, whatever you want to call it. And that's it, guys. So these lamps are freaking awesome. Check it out. You can change the setting to high or low, and you can change the color of the light, like warm or white. It has 3 settings. So it's just really freaking awesome. And you can clamp it anywhere you want, which is also really cool. The clamp is metal, so it won't break on you like the old versions that they used to do with plastic. So it has 40 LEDs here, and it's just a very nice lamp. Really good deal. I got it on eBay. Just check out LED lamps, desk lamps, and you'll find it for $10. Great deal. So I will talk to you guys later.